What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best WNBA picks for today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 21 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 21 picks right like me, win more bets, and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you will have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $105 just yesterday, and another member who won $100 for the 4th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but Prizepicks is delayed with some of their lines. So here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Elia Clark, who's been averaging 6.7 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And she's been doing a fantastic job. Now she does play for the Las Vegas Aces and is going up against an Indiana Fever team. So when it comes to Indiana, they do not rank so high when it comes to stats. Indiana Fever actually rank 9th in points allowed, which I think is interesting. They also rank low as 8th on the assist opponents allowed, and then lastly guys, when it comes to rebounds, they actually rank 1st in rebounds allowed. So they rank pretty poorly on points and assists, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I like Elia Clark going on the over, especially in her points and assists category. When it comes to Elia Clark, she is a forward, but I do think she should be able to get it done when she does give the opportunity, or given the higher usage rate in order to make plays and to score. She definitely can go over her line, so you definitely want to keep an eye out for Elia Clark. I think she'll have herself a great game, and if it is a blowout situation, we may see Elia Clark actually get a lot more minutes while other superstars in the team actually rest. So this could definitely go in her favor, and that's why I do like the over for her situation. So keep an eye out for her line, guys. If it is under these averages, definitely look to go over, because I think there'll be a lot of great value there. Now getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Chelsea Gray. Now when it comes to Chelsea Gray, she has done a fantastic job. Now she's been averaging 13.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 6.7 assists. Now the great thing about this is that she actually faces off against Indiana as well, and like I mentioned before, Indiana ranked very low in the points and assists category, and that's kind of her main thing as well. So on top of all that, I think she will do a fantastic job. I think Chelsea Gray should be able to go on the over, no doubt about it, and I do believe when it comes to Chelsea Gray, she has the capability of doing that due to the fact that she has a high usage rate for this team of the Las Vegas Aces. So she's definitely a really great playmaker for this roster, and I do think she will be able to provide, especially in that assist category. So definitely keep an eye out for all of it, but I think assist is definitely where you want to focus on when it comes to going on the over. So keep an eye out for Chelsea Gray's line, especially if it is under these averages. Definitely look to go over. So getting to the next player, we're going to talk about none other than Lexi Hull. Now, she's been averaging 5 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 0.9 assists. Now, they do face off against Las Vegas Aces, and she does play for Indiana Fever. Now, Las Vegas Aces actually rank 2nd in points allowed, which I think is really interesting. They also rank 4th in assists allowed, and they rank 2nd in rebounds allowed. So they're a very good team when it comes to, restricting other teams to points, assists, and rebounds. And because of that, we do like Lexi Hull actually going on the under in this matchup. So I do believe she probably will be going on the under. When it comes to Las Vegas Aces, they are really good at actually defending the guard position, and because of that, we could see Lexi actually go in the under. Now, when it comes to Hull as well, I think what's interesting is that she does have a very low usage rate for this Indiana Fever team, and because of that, I do believe she won't get the same amount of touches or opportunities to score, play make, or even rebound in this matchup. So you definitely want to keep an eye out for that. I think that is going to be a super interesting thing to see, and what is actually going to be going on from there. So when it comes to Lexi Hull, she probably will be going on the under in her lines. So guys, keep an eye out for a line. If it is under these averages, or close to these averages, then there actually could be a lot of great value to actually go on the under. Now getting to the next player, we're going to talk about none other than Erica Wheeler, who's been averaging 8.2 points, 2.2 rebounds, and 5.3 assists. Now she's done a fantastic job all around, and when it comes to Erica Wheeler as well, she is playing for the Indiana Fever and do face off against the Aces. Now we will see her go on the under like Lexi Hull, well, due to the fact that she doesn't have such a high usage rate like the other players. Now, where I can see actually Erica, and especially playing for Indiana, where she might actually go in the under is definitely the points category. She doesn't really score much when it comes to her making a move. It's definitely scoring when the opportunity is there, so she doesn't have too much of a high usage rate when it comes to scoring, and that's why I do like the under for this situation. When it comes to the Aces, they are a really good defending team. There's a reason why they have a record of 12-1, and on top of that, guys, it may be a blowout situation, so she may get taken off very early in this matchup. So a lot of different things, when it comes to a lot of different scenarios that could happen, but I do believe when it comes to her stats, specifically points as well, if you do want to get more detailed about it, I think she probably has a lot of opportunity to actually go on the under there. So keep an eye out for Erica Wheeler, and especially her line. If it is too close to these averages, then definitely look to go under, because there'll be a lot of value there. So getting to the next player, we're going to be talking about none other than Kelsey Mitchell. Now, Kelsey Mitchell has done a fantastic job, averaging 17.4 points, 1.4 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Now, she does play for Indiana Fever, and they do go up against a tough Las Vegas Aces team. However, I do believe Kelsey Mitchell still has the opportunity to actually go on the over. One of the reasons why I do like this is that Kelsey Mitchell is one of the main scorers in this team, and she had just a poor game just recently against Las Vegas Aces, so I do believe she will come out, really firing and try to bounce back from that performance. So they'll definitely run a different type of defensive lineup and also run a different offensive lineup when it comes to Indiana Fever, and because of that, we could see Kelsey Mitchell get a lot better opportunities and a lot more opportunities to score at that as well. So definitely keep an eye out for Kelsey Mitchell's line. I think one of the main ones to definitely focus on is definitely her points. Rebounds she doesn't do too much of, and assists are more here and there and more of just of luck. But when it comes to scoring, Kelsey Mitchell is an all-out scorer, and I think that's definitely a stat you want to focus on when it comes to her line. So keep an eye out for that line. If it is under these averages, definitely look to go over. Again, to the next player, we're going to talk about another player called Elia Boston, who plays for the Indiana Fever, and she's been averaging 15.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 2.2 assists. So she's been playing absolutely fantastic as of lately. Now, Las Vegas Aces actually do rank second in rebounds or opponent rebounds allowed, and because of that, it could be a tough rebounding night for her. But I do believe she does have the capability to still go on the over in this matchup. I think Las Vegas Aces is going to run a different type of defensive strategy that could lead her to get a lot of boards like they did last time. So they recently just played each other as well, and Boston was able to get 9 rebounds in that matchup and get 9 rebounds pretty easily. And because of that, I do see her hitting that number once again in this matchup, no doubt about it. So she's done a fantastic job. So I do believe that when it comes to going over her average, she should be able to go over that, which is 8.1. So definitely keep an eye out for Elia Boston's line, especially that rebounding line. Now, getting to the next player, we're going to talk about none other than Jackie Young, who's been averaging 20.2 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 3.4 assists. So she's been absolutely balling out as of lately. However, I do believe that Jackie Young will probably be going on the under in her category. Now, one of the reasons why is that when it comes to Jackie Young's position at that guard position, they do when it comes to Indiana Fever, they do a great job at actually defending that. Jackie Young tends to run more of that shooting guard position, and because of that, we probably could see her go on the under in this position. So due to the fact that Indiana really like to focus and can really control shooting guards pretty well, I do believe she may have trouble actually going on the over. If we look at the most recent game, they recently just did versus Indiana Fever, and she only had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists. So she actually did go under in her points category. Now, I think assists is probably an only category that you definitely want to be careful of, because I think she'll still be able to go on the over. Even if Jackie Young is having a poor shooting night, I do believe that she's still able to hit her assist numbers very well due to the fact that she has a very high IQ style of basketball. So because of that, you definitely want to keep an eye out for Jackie Young, and especially her lines there. Okay, to the next player, we're going to talk about her teammate A'ja Wilson, who's been averaging 19.3 points, 9.4 rebounds, and 2.1 assists. So A'ja Wilson, as you all know, is a forward, and she did a fantastic job last game against Fever, where she had 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. Now, because of that, we could actually see her go on the over once again. She actually hit all of her stats or all of her lines basically above her average, and if the lines do come out below her average, I think there'll be a lot of value to actually go going the over right there. So definitely keep an eye out for A'ja Wilson. I think she has a lot to it and a lot to actually look forward to in this matchup. Now, when it comes to A'ja Wilson as well, she has been having quite a hot hand as of lately, and especially on the rebounding side of things, she's been doing fantastic. Now, on top of that, Indiana Fever, even though they do rank first in rebounds allowed, when it comes to the opposite opponent team, I do believe she will be able to go in the over, no doubt about it. So definitely keep an eye out for A'ja Wilson. So as you all know, like I mentioned, guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you will have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.